English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine. So, Marco, you've been shopping a lot lately.
I have, and this dialogue or this lesson today is one of my favorite pieces of furniture, maybe appliances that I've bought recently, and it's a TV.
All right, so I'd even go for electronics with that one. The electronics department is somewhere you like to hang out.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I think every guy loves, like a big screen TV and a home theater system, so you just like go deaf after watching.
Yeah, why is that? Is bigger really better when it comes to like a 70-inch TV?
Well, I don't know. I think, the whole experience of just seeing this movie on this huge TV and like having all the sound and I don't know, it's just something about that. Or watching a football game with your buddies and you can actually watch. Yeah.
Okay, that I can appreciate. But we've got a couple of great words for you we're going to preview in today's vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
Television, screen, remote control, resolution, size, brand, price, warranty, model, LED, OLED, smart TV, HDMI, USB port, refresh rate, display, sound system, setup, features, store, customer service, return policy, discount, delivery, installation, picture quality, contrast, brightness, connection.
Okay, so on vocabulary preview today, we're going to be looking at two words. The first one is to appreciate.
All right, so this basically means to like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you appreciate someone. But in this context, to enjoy or take advantage of something. So
maybe you hear this with a couple, two people who are fighting, and the girl says to the guy, "You don't appreciate me."
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't really care about her in the way that she wants him to. Or you could say this about a TV, for example. "I can't appreciate my PS3, my great, awesome console, my gaming system, because my TV's not good enough."
Or big enough.
Or big enough. Mm-hmm. Or big enough. So this means that it could be a lot better if I just bought a better TV.
Right. And if you buy a better TV, then you basically are upgrading or to upgrade.
Okay, so this verb, to upgrade, means to go from something that's okay to something that's better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So in previous lessons, we've seen to get a complimentary upgrade, for example, on a flight or in a hotel.
I like that. Well, you can also get an upgrade on a computer. You say, well, my computer's from 1994. I really need to get an upgrade.
Yeah, for sure. So to upgrade. Now, we're going to be listening to this dialogue for the first time. We're going to be buying a TV. So let's listen.
Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for our living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HT TV screen and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
All right, so I'm going to have to defer to you, Marco, on some of these words in today's language takeaway because they're all about TV specifics.
Language takeaway.
All right, the first word that we're going to be looking at is graphics, the graphics level.
All right, so you might have heard this before with the phrase graphic designer, someone who designs images. But in this case, we're talking about graphics, so the way things appear on your TV.
So like basically the pictures, right? So he wanted to appreciate the graphics of his PlayStation 3 better, and that's why he wanted a new TV.
All right, we could say, my computer has amazing graphics. It means games are really fun because they look good.
Or this game has amazing graphics, so the game has, places or scenery that looks really, really real.
All right, so graphics. But some kinds of TVs are made to provide those wonderful graphics, and those are called HD TV.
Right, an HD TV, or that's an acronym for high definition television.
All right, and I heard some actors and actresses were complaining about HD TV because the picture quality is so good that you can see all of the little problems on their face, the little
The
wrinkles and the pimples and the scars. So be careful because one day we're going to be able to see way too much.
Exactly. So on high definition television, that's basically what you get is better definition, better level of graphics.
So more pixels per inch. You can see a lot more clarity.
Right. So an HD TV.
The next thing we're talking about is actually kind of related to the back part of your TV where you plug things in. Sometimes it's on the side, sometimes it's on the back. Well, there are different names for different kinds of plugs. So today we're going to talk about two of those. One of them is USB.
Right. This TV has a USB port, which basically stands for Universal Serial Bus.
All right. So port is a place where you plug something in. Your computer has a lot of ports as well. But USB is maybe more common for people who have iPods or computers because this is how we normally connect things to our computers.
So in this case, this television, you could connect maybe your iPod and reproduce videos or pictures onto the TV.
Awesome. Or in the second case, we have a DVI port. So DVI, you're going to have to tell me about this one, Marco, because I'm not so sure.
Well, a DVI is basically a digital video input. So basically you can connect your computer to the TV and see what's on your screen.
Nice. And so if you have a bunch of movies stored on your computer, you can just plug it into the TV and watch.
Or you can even navigate the internet on a big screen TV.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what are these three HDMI connectors?
All right. Well, this is a new technology. Basically, you know how before you used to get your DVD player, your VHS, and you had three cables, two for sound and one for video?
Yeah, the red, yellow, and white cables.
Exactly. So with this new type of cable or technology, with one cable, it takes all the information to the TV. So just one cable for everything.
Oh, nice. Because my problem is I always used to put the wrong cable in the wrong port. So I'd have the red cable in the yellow port. And then I'd say, where's the video? I can't see. All I can do is listen.
Yeah, it happens. So with this, now it's easy. And well, it's a little bit more organized because I remember I used to have a TV and I had a lot of different things connected to it. It was just this big spider web in the back with all these cables. So an HDMI, high definition multimedia interface connector. And what else do we have?
Well, the last thing we're talking about is actually the place to put your TV. So a lot of people now are putting their TVs on walls like paintings because these TVs are so thin. So we call this a wall mount.
So a mount. To mount something is also a verb, right?
Yeah, it means to put something up or to hang something up. So many people like to mount their trophies to show off.
Very good. So this is what we're doing with the TV. We're going to mount it on the wall like a painting.
Cool. So those are our words for language takeaway. Let's take another listen to today's dialogue, but we're going to slow it down this time and really figure out what's going on. Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for a living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HT TV screen and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
All right, so now we're going to be taking a look at 3 different phrases that we saw in this dialogue in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
I want to buy a TV. What size TV do you recommend? Does this TV have a warranty? How much does this TV cost? Is there a discount available? Does this TV support 4K resolution? Can I connect my gaming console to this TV? Is this a smart TV? Does it have built-in Wi-Fi? What is the refresh rate of this TV? Can I use Bluetooth with this TV? Does the TV come with a remote control? Is delivery included in the price? How long does the installation take? Can I return the TV if I'm not satisfied? What is the screen size? Does this TV have HDMI ports? Is there a USB port available? Can you show me how to set it up? What is the picture quality like? Does it support HDR? How is the sound quality? Can I mount this TV on the wall? Is the TV energy efficient? Are there different color options? Is this model new or refurbished? How many speakers does it have? Does it support voice control? Can I connect it to my smartphone? What payment methods do you accept?
All right, this first phrase is definitely one that I use a lot. We can talk about food, we can talk about electronics, we can talk about most different things, but the phrase here is the works.
He's getting the works.
All right, that means any option he could get, any possibility, he wants it all.
Right, so if you're getting a new car, for example, right? You're getting the high-definition sound system, you're getting nice tires, leather seats, you're getting the works.
All right, or if you're getting a hamburger and you want the works, you're getting it with cheese and lettuce and tomato and pepper and bacon. And, it means every option, you're getting it all.
The works. So I think this word is so versatile that we should maybe listen to some more examples.
Example 1.
The bridegroom was wearing a morning suit, top hat, gloves, the works.
Example 2.
He spent over $10,000 on his home theater system. He got all the works.
Example 3.
I bought a new car with all the works. Magnesium rims, custom paint, and leather seats.
So now that we've seen the works on the home theater system, he needs to hook it up.
All right, so this is an important part and a very exciting part of a new purchase. So when you buy something, you have to hook it up. That means you have to plug things together. Okay, so we plug things into the wall for electricity, but also hook up maybe those cords you were talking about earlier, that HDMI connector. That's called hooking up or connecting.
So you would hook up your DVD player to your television.
All right, I could ask you, did you hook up those new speakers to your big TV yesterday?
Very good, right?
All
so
right.
to connect. It's another way of saying to connect.
And finally, the big event when you're buying something is the end, when you have to actually pay. And this guy is a little bit worried that the things he wants cost a lot of money. So he asks a really great question.
Yeah, he said, how much will this set me back?
Okay, this sounds a little weird at first because you could just say, how much will this cost? But he's speaking in a very colloquial way, very familiar. And he says, how much will this set me back?
Right.
So how much will this cost me?
So how much am I actually going to spend? So it's just a different way of saying how much does it cost. But it's, like you say, more colloquial. It's a lot more native-like.
Exactly. And so if you're writing your paper, you don't want to write this, this will set you back $500 in economics, but we'd say this in spoken language in our normal daily lives with friends.
So why don't we listen to a couple more examples of set me back?
Example 1.
This unexpected expense is going to set us back a couple $1,000s.
Example 2.
That fancy dinner at the restaurant last night really set us back.
Example 3.
I feel guilty about buying this coat. It set me back over $300.
All right, great. So now that we've taken a look at those great phrases and with some good examples, why don't we listen to this dialogue one last time?
Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for our living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HT TV screen and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
Okay, so a big TV, I think it's just a great thing to have at home. Not to, spend too much time in front of the TV, but it's good to sit down and watch a movie.
It's nice because, now there's so many different things you can do with it. You can hook up your computer, you can buy a projector, you can play your PS3 or your Wii. So I think there's a lot to do, and it's just wonderful how great graphics have come in just like the last 5 years.
What do you think about having a television set, for example, in the bathroom?
I would say it's a really bad idea, but I think if I have a bathtub, I think it'd be really cool.
What about, some people don't like having a television set in their bedroom.
I agree with this.
Why?
I agree. Because I think it's really important that you have peace and quiet in your bedroom, because it's kind of like, for me, it's an important space where I can just relax and be quiet. And I like reading a lot. So if I have a TV, maybe I'll watch more TV, but I'd much rather read a book before bed.
True. Yeah, I definitely agree. But, I've seen people that have TVs in their living rooms, in their dining rooms, even in their kitchen. So they're watching something while they're cooking. And even in the bathroom, like you say, in a bathtub, well, it's nice, but some of them I've seen in front of the toilet or something like that.
No. Well, I would say that the one in the kitchen is nice because if you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you can watch the news while you're cooking, or you can actually watch cooking shows and try and practice.
Or soap operas.
Or soap operas. So I guess it depends on the person. It depends on how much you watch TV. But I'm curious to know what our listeners have to say about TVs and big electronics purchases.
Now more information about this podcast.
The world of televisions today and tomorrow. Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode of Tech Today, the podcast where we explore the technologies shaping our world. And today we're going to dive deep into the world of televisions. From where they are made and who the top manufacturers are, to what smart TVs can do and what the future of television looks like. Grab your headphones and get ready, because we're starting right now. Let's start with the countries that lead the global TV market. First up, South Korea. Two of the world's biggest TV manufacturers come from here. Samsung Electronics has been the #1 TV brand worldwide for nearly 2 decades. They lead in innovation with their Neo QLED and the frame models. Samsung TVs are known for their picture quality, design, and smart features. LG Electronics is another South Korean powerhouse, best known for its OLED technology. LG TVs offer stunning visuals, deep blacks, and vibrant colors. Next, Japan. It's home to Sony, which produces some of the highest quality TVs on the market. Their OLED TVs, such as the Sony A95L, are praised for cinematic quality, perfect blacks, and realistic colors. Panasonic, another premium Japanese brand, is known for its attention to detail and accurate color reproduction. Then we have China, with fast-growing brands like TCL, which is now among the top global brands. They produce affordable yet feature-packed TVs, including advanced mini-LED and QLED models. Hisense, which also ranks high in global TV shipments and is praised for its high brightness and gaming features. Other countries also contribute, including Philips, Netherlands, Vizio, USA, Skyworth, Xiaomi, and OnePlus, China. So, which TV brands are considered the best today? Samsung S95D OLED combines quantum dot technology with OLED. Offers 4K resolution, 144 Hz refresh rate, and incredible gaming and viewing experience. Sony A95L, one of the best OLEDs with superior image processing, motion clarity, and Dolby Vision support. LG G4 OLED, excellent for gamers and movie lovers alike. With advanced brightness and a slim, wall-hugging design. Panasonic Z95B, recently awarded Best TV at CES with powerful color reproduction and cinematic sound. TCL QM8 QLED and Hisense U8N, among the best non-OLED options. Offer great brightness, sharp picture, and value for money. Whether you're a gamer, a movie lover, or a casual viewer, there's a TV for you from one of these top brands. Let's talk about smart TVs. What makes them smart? First, smart TVs are connected to the internet and come with built-in apps like Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. Many support voice control through assistants like Google Assistant, Alexa, or Bixby. Smart TVs often use AI to enhance image quality, recommend content, and even recognize your viewing habits. Advanced TVs now offer features like 4K and 8K resolution, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, HDMI 2.1 support, and 120 Hz refresh rates. Operating systems like WebOS, Tizen, Android TV, and Roku OS allow easy navigation and customization. In short, smart TVs are more than just screens. They are entertainment hubs. Now, let's take a look at the future of television. Micro-LED technology is on the rise. These TVs offer incredible brightness, color accuracy, and virtually infinite contrast without the burn-in risk of OLED. QD-OLED and Super OLED models will dominate for their mix of high contrast and excellent brightness. Transparent TVs like LG's OLED T are already being introduced and may become more common in homes and public spaces. Rollable and foldable TVs are in development. Imagine a TV that rolls into a box or disappears into the ceiling. Future TVs will also include better AI, integration with smart homes, cloud gaming, and maybe even holograms. To wrap things up, television has evolved from a simple box into a smart, stylish, and powerful entertainment center. With competition between companies like Samsung, LG, Sony, TCL, and Hisense, the future looks brighter and bigger than ever before. However, as with any technology, televisions come with both advantages and disadvantages. Let's talk briefly about the benefits and harms of TV usage, especially on our health. Benefits: TVs provide access to educational content, documentaries, and global news. They are a source of entertainment, relaxation, and cultural exchange. Smart TVs connect us to the internet and other smart devices, increasing convenience. Possible harms: eye strain and dry eyes can result from watching TV for long hours without breaks. Blue light exposure from TV screens, especially at night, may interfere with sleep by disrupting melatonin production. Poor posture while watching TV can lead to neck and back problems. Excessive screen time can reduce time spent on physical activity and social interaction. Tips to stay safe: take breaks every 20 to 30 minutes and follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Reduce brightness at night or enable eye comfort mode if your TV has it. Keep a proper viewing distance, about 1.5 to 2.5 times the diagonal size of the screen. Don't watch TV in a completely dark room. Use soft ambient lighting. Thanks for listening to Tech Today. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time with more tech insights.
Otherwise, we'll be there to just talk and practice that English. And of course, send us your suggestions for future lessons. We love to know what you're interested in learning about.
All right, we'll see you guys there.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.